We all have what we believe to be the desires of our hearts, that which we believe we truly desire in this life. But what if I told you that what you believe to be the desires of your heart may not in fact be the desire of your heart? It's November 30th, 2022, and this is GatorBites. In Psalm 37:4, King David writes, "Delight yourself in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart." Now, that sounds appealing, right? That if I take pleasure in God, then all the desires of my heart will be met. That sounds too good to be true. Well, it is true, but not necessarily in the way that you think it's true. First, I challenge that you nor I truly know the desires of our hearts. We think we do, we say we do, but I don't think we do. Here's something to consider. The word tells us in Jeremiah 17:9 that the heart is deceitful above all things and beyond cure, and who can understand it? Our hearts deceive us. So, if you were to say, I know that the desire of my heart is X, Y, or Z, you believe it, but you may be deceived. The desire of your heart may actually be something very, very different. You may just not know it. But when you delight yourself in God, if you totally buy into God and His Word, the true desire that is in your heart is revealed. In Psalm 44:21, it tells us that God knows the secrets of our heart. And in Hebrews 4:13, it says that nothing is hidden from God's sight. Everything is uncovered and laid bare before Him. That includes the true desires of our hearts. So, what's really, really cool is this, that when we delight ourselves in God, when we submit ourselves to Him and give our lives to Him, He reaches deep within our hearts and He reveals our truest desires and He gives them to us. Before I delighted myself in God, before I truly submitted to Him, what I desired most in this world was not what I have with Stacy or with my children or with the church. What I thought was the desire of my heart was something and someone very, very different. But my heart deceived me. Once I delighted myself in God, it was a whole other story. God revealed the true desire of my heart. And man, that is mind-blowing. And He does that for all of us. All right, I've got a few announcements for you. Tonight, we're worshiping together at 7 p.m. for our Wednesday night Lights Worship Night. Come and get edified by amazing worship and the Word of God. This Sunday, Randy Scott is preaching as we continue our series in Colossians. Randy's going to be preaching from Colossians chapter 3, verses 5 through 14. Make sure you register for our Christmas banquet coming up quickly. It's on Saturday, December 10th at 7 p.m. We'll be celebrating the end of the year together as we do every year with some great desserts, some great beverage, and a lot of fun activities. Make sure you jump on our website at campusviewchurch.com. Go to the registration on the homepage. The cost is the cheapest that it's been yet, $12 per person, and kids 5 and under are free. So once you're done with this GatorBites, please go register. You don't want to miss this. Community groups. Make sure that you talk to your community group leaders about our annual Christmas giving. This is for families in need in some of our Alachua County schools. For the past several years, we have provided certain children who are in need with Christmas gifts. We're going to be continuing that this year again. But this year, we need to make sure that we're coordinating all of that with our community groups. So make sure you guys are talking to each other, working all of that out. If you have any questions, please let me know. Christmas this year is on Sunday, the 25th. Therefore, we're going to be having a Christmas Eve service on December 24th at 3 p.m. We're not going to have worship on Christmas Day. It'll be Christmas Eve, December 24th at 3 p.m. Make sure that you put that on your calendar. It's going to be a really special time as we celebrate the birth of Jesus. Brothers and sisters, please remember, delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. I love you, and I will see all of you next week on GatorBites.